Did you see this? Did you see Jerry Jeudy obviously going up to Shedeur, talking about a play on the sideline? And I'm watching this joke. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is I'm so sick of seeing this. I mean, these what YNs you're out of hand, man. Do you understand? It's like you can't be yelling at quarterbacks like they your bitch. You should be making them your money. You can't make your money without them. It blows my mind. There's a difference. We watched last year, and I told you a couple years ago when when your boy Jayden Daniels came in, and you see how Terry McLaurin was with him through his development stage that first year. McLaurin wasn't getting the ball, and they were talking about how he's not going after. He don't say anything to the kid. He's saying just play your game, develop the way you gotta develop. I don't want you worried about forcing something to me and mistakenly mess up your development. And then we see this kid take off. What? I saw that on the sideline, and I said, what kind of brain can rationalize in his damn mind that this is a smart thing to do? I have a young quarterback starting just his second game, only had a week and a half of practice in this NFL. We call in the toughest thing in the world, toughest place in the world, in a hellhole like Cleveland. And you go after him on the side. You know everything that goes on around him. And you go after him on the sideline, man. I thought that was absolutely out of hand, man. Just out of hand. And a lot of people said some things. Talk about, well, I never saw you go at Dylan Gabriel. I didn't see you do this to any other quarterbacks. And I'm gonna tell you something. There is something to that, to a black guy, the African American quarterback in his plight, and how difficult it is more so than it is for the white quarterback. You see, the white quarterback's never going to really hang out with the black guys, but the black quarterback will, because they're boys and they go places sometimes. So, but that doesn't mean he's your hoe and you can talk to him any kind of way. You see what I'm saying? You never do it. You never do it. You never see him do it like that. I really never see him do it too much to any white quarterback. But I see that and it's running crazy, and it seems like
Yeah.
it's always after the black quarterback. It blows my mind. I wouldn't do it, period. I don't care what color quarterback is,
Yeah.
black, white, purple, green, yellow, orange, because he needs to throw me the ball so I can get my damn green. That's the only color I'm focused on, green. But I'm telling you, I can't take what I'm seeing, man. Come on, man. What brain says that's a good thing for you to do right there? It just blows my mind sometimes when I see what I see.
Listen, I have to agree with Mike, man. Um, Last week when the Raiders played Cleveland, I went to the game. And Shedeur threw about a 35, 40-yard pass to Jeudy. And Jeudy tried to do some shake shit and
Yeah,
fumbled the fucking ball.
right.
Could have been a potential touchdown and make Shedeur look better. Did Shedeur go over to him and be like, why are you trying to
Right.
hop off the left foot and go to the right foot and do all this other shit? Stop. You already making a situation that's not that good for him, making it try to look worse. I didn't like that at all. And I thought it was very unnecessary. And
Yeah.
now, for me, I don't even fuck with him because you don't do that publicly. You know what I'm saying? You don't go through all that knowing this is his second start, knowing they threw him into the line of fire 2, 3 weeks ago, knowing all the bullshit he went through as another black man to another black man. You sit there and say, yo, man, could have called me. The way you went about it was totally whack. I seen something this week that just passed, a podcast, and I don't know what podcast it was, but Darren Woodson was talking about how Troy Aikman was and how Troy Aikman in practice would make everybody start over if they didn't do something right. Let's just say it was 29 things to do and y'all was on number 17. He said everybody had to start all the way over if shit wasn't done right. And they said Mike was the first person to say, well, we starting to fuck over. We gonna get it right.
Oh,
We gonna get everything
right.
done. And they would say, and Darren Woodson said Mike never argued with Troy Aikman. He said Troy Aikman if somebody fuck with Troy Aikman, Mike Irvin gonna be there to fuck them up before you
That's
do
my
anything
money.
to Troy
That's
Aikman.
my money.
You
I'm
do
gonna whoop
anything to
your
Troy Aikman.
ass.
Right.
Right. You
And with that, and the reason I'm bringing that up is not saying that you don't have a great relationship with Troy Aikman off the field, but you need that relationship on the field. You can't throw the ball to yourself. So when you're a receiver, the last thing you want to do is piss off your quarterback. I would not do that. And it was, but this situation just happened, and I actually seen that video 4 or 5 days ago. I'm like, people just don't get it. You can't pass the ball to yourself.
I cannot disagree. I was just going to give a little bit of context just for those who may not know. So basically, during the game, Shedeur and Jerry Jeudy, I'm not going to say got into it, but Jerry Jeudy was basically kind of going off on Shedeur on the sidelines, and it had to do with passing. And of course, Shedeur handled it very well in the press conference when asked about it. It was kind of just like, we're going to work on team chemistry and things of those natures. But another thing is that Jerry Jeudy leads the NFL in drop passes at 9. So rather than, I would say, like, holding accountability on himself, he tried to place it on somebody that is going through a lot with the media. And that goes back to Mace and Cam and Mike's point about there are just certain situations where you don't do that type of thing. So comments down below, you guys are a little bit more up to speed. You haven't seen the video, y'all can see it. But of course, that's just not how you handle things. There's a lot better way to handle things, for sure.